One of the reasons I wanted to make this film is because I became really concerned about the amount of time people seem to be spending on screens and seem to be looking at their phones and perhaps not connecting with their children. Families now seem to be isolated, they don't seem to be together. There seems to be a sense of isolation where each and everybody within the unit is playing on their screen, and there's no communication, there's less contact, and there's less real fun family times.
In the morning, it's if you want 20 minutes lying, sort of let them have the tablets and they can just sit and be quiet for 20 minutes.
And they're not running around and getting toys out of the boxes and being disruptive. They're being quiet to themselves. And
recent research in the Journal of Paediatrics that talks about children who have more problems than usual in the areas of sleeping, feeding and generally calming themselves are the ones who are watching more TV. So I think we're seeing a link there where parents are using screens as a means of calming their child down, and those children are not having the same ability to calm themselves down without technology.
Here we see a father and his son, and the son being very frustrated with his father who's playing on his mobile phone. You can see the child's nipping his father, and he nips him more than once to try and attract his attention.
Get me.
This doesn't suffice, so then he raises his hand and slaps his father quite firmly a number of times to attract his attention.
Hey.
yeah, it usually happens with the other boys as well, in that they'll all have tunnel vision, and it's everything will just get blanked.
So even to the point where Ben can open Catherine's purse, take all the money out, and not one of them will be aware it's happened. Basically, Amelia's 9 years old, and sometimes we expect her to just keep an eye out and see what he's up to. But when all three of the children zone out, it leaves Ben to wander around. If we're busy, he could potentially put his finger in the plug socket and no one would be none the wiser, especially if they're in the same room with him and we're cleaning or doing whatever. So it can be potentially dangerous. While you're downloading, I'm going to make me a cup of tea.
I think we should minimise screen time. I think we shouldn't have any screen time for under 2-year-olds. And I think what we should do is look to live and play and then have a little bit of screen time.